VoyMonk vlog number 58. Doing these, I do listen. And I bet if anything, anyone who would be listening through the progression of most of the vlogs and the voiceovers and content that I've produced so far, it might make someone think, are you really aware? Are you really self-aware with some of the things that you put up? Yes, I am. And as I've said, the theme of this, or not theme, but the overall direction, the spirit, the main idea of this channel is to do everything authentic and as unscripted as possible, especially with the vlogs. Some things do go with the territory, but that doesn't mean that I don't put in any thought into what it is that I'm saying or doing. I do have some education and background in radio broadcasting as far as things that I've learned to do and not do. But I like to also temper that with the balance of the thing I mentioned in the beginning. And it'll be something that I will probably hammer quite a bit in terms of authenticity. Because unfortunately, I think that is maybe a thing that I see or I don't see in a lot of things that are generally popular. Now, when I do go through the YouTube, and I actually listen to other vlogs as well, I am a fan of other people who produce content and talk about things, especially as it pertains to the things that I'm interested in and have a passion for in terms of interest, stories, life. And for me, I just find myself interested in things across the gambit. And there's a lot of different formats and platforms and things like that. I don't need to specifically mention, but whether it's people who do personal vlogs and talk about their lives, or, intricate details of their lives in terms of specific things that they may be having as an issue, as far as maybe someone who battles ADHD, or someone who does a cooking channel, or someone who talks about knitting, or, even, there's a woman who does TikToks about birds, which I actually like. She just talks everything and anything about birds. And I think for most, in terms of pop culture, it's probably not going to be the thing that will get a lot of chatter, as far as in a lot of, spheres and wherever you find them. But they're things that I find personally interesting. I love hearing about real people doing real things, and not necessarily engaged in any specific... this word agenda gets thrown around a lot, but I don't necessarily mean that in a positive or a specific thing. I just think that some people have a specific direction that they want to go, and there's nothing wrong with that. Not all things have to be for all people, but I'll tell you the thing that I am not interested in. I covered it in my last vlog, is I'm not interested in being sold anything. I'm not interested in being preached to or guided or given advice. And I'm, by the same token, not, wanting to do that. I like to learn things, but I love authenticity. I love vlogging. I like doing what it is I'm doing here, but I also like hearing it and, engaging in that with and from other people. So those are probably some of the things that are the most important in terms of not just this channel, and having that self-awareness, but also having the awareness of other people. And that is precisely why I make it very clear that, if this is the kind of channel that you can take it or leave it, and the content that I'll do is never going to be about me selling or telling people what to do or anything like that. This is about engaging in love and passions for life, specific interest, minor, particularly, 80s and 90s pop culture. But that's that's who and what this is about. And so, being aware of the way I do these and being presence of mind, and that'll probably be my next vlog here, and that's going to be a theme for this week as well, in terms of talking about who I'm not, but also being presence of mind and telling you who I am. And that'll be the longer constant conversation over the course of this journey. So until my next vlog, take care.